body starts to die. With incredibly high temperatures and unbearable humidity, the only way to approach such a cave was by using protective suits. But even with the appropriate attire, the scientists only have about a half hour to collect their samples and get out alive. George Kourounis, a well-known adventurer and documentary expert, was given the green light to spend only one day at
Sometimes
the
I hop in
notorious
other
Crystal
regions
Cave. It took
and
the
find
explorer
some
2 years
European
to
or
finally get the
Asian
permission needed,
region people.
but according to the Daredevil, it was worth the wait. It looks like Superman's Fortress of Solitude, says George. As far as the hot temperature goes, even George vouched for the cave's unbearable heat, commenting, "As soon as you walk in, you start to die." Number 5. Kawah Ijen Volcano, Indonesia. Seeing the breathtaking and mesmerizing blue lava-like rivers of light might seem like a futuristic movie scene, but in reality, it's extremely poisonous Kawah Ijen Lake. A stunning turquoise lake sits at the peak of Kawah Ijen Volcano, and at night, electric blue flames can be seen rolling down the mountainsides. The absolutely jaw-dropping lake is full of hydrochloric acid, which is more corrosive than battery acid. The hydrogen chloride gas spewing from the volcano collides with sulfur-containing gases and creates a powerful chemical that is unimaginably corrosive. The Greek-Canadian explorer George Kourounis once again had the opportunity to explore one of the world's most dangerous places. The adventurer took a small rubber boat out into the acid lake to measure its acidity.
It's just a toxic lake of sulfuric acid. What could possibly go wrong?
The pH of the water was measured to be as low as 0.13. But even though this volcano and lake are clearly dangerous and deadly to humans, miners still risk their lives to collect the accumulated sulfur. George had watched these miners hard at work and recalls how the only protection they had was a wet rag stuffed into their mouth. The sulfur dioxide gas would still leak through and dissolve away their front teeth. Beautiful as it may seem, the Kawah Ijen volcano and lake is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Number 4. Mount Washington, New Hampshire, United States. It's a widely known fact that Mount Everest is not only the tallest mountain in the world, but is also the most dangerous.
So you're done with Phasma though, Fox?
And while no other great summit can come close to the incredible height and perplexity of Mount Everest, there's one other mountain in the world that holds a substantial title. Known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world, Mount Washington in New Hampshire is any hiker's worst nightmare. But what exactly makes this peak so hazardous? It's clearly not the height, but the wind. In April 1934, the highest ever wind velocity of 231 miles per hour was recorded on Mount Washington. Even at wind speeds of 60 miles per hour, hiking becomes nearly impossible. Powerful blowing winds and cold weather combine to intensify hypothermia. Freezing temperatures that drop to -40 Fahrenheit and continuous heavy snowfalls make Mount Washington a truly dangerous place to visit. Daredevil hikers who see this mountain as a beatable obstacle do heavy research before starting their unforgettable journey. Meticulous calculations have to be made in order to begin the adventure with appropriate weather. With over 150 recorded fatalities since 1849, it's paramount to embark on such an adventure extremely prepared and organized. Number 3. Lake Nos, Cameroon. The silent but deadly Lake Nos turned out to be much more dangerous than scientists first assumed. Lake Nos, located in Cameroon.
Oh damn, we don't have that many minutes left in this video. Alright, so you guys are saying call it for Phasma. Ooh! This is not even a full page. Like I said though, sometimes I go to other regions, but I think it's probably a good idea to, what the fuck? To probably call it on Phasma at least, because I can only do the voice for so long before it starts to really just wear on me. And usually it's like the 5.5 hour mark, and we're at almost 7 hours. I can only do it for so long. Eventually, I just can't hit those high notes anymore, and it starts to just kind of turn into a weird version of my normal voice. I can't do it for that long. Close that. Back up. I'm gonna have to leave you with another video though,
like an innocent, beautiful lake. surrounded by small villages.
We only got
At
4
first
more
glance,
minutes
no
on
one
this.
could expect this quiet, blue, and
Let me
picturesque
change my
lake to
category.
be more than just a pool of water. But the narrative changed on one fateful August night. In 1986, a tall fountain of water started spouting out of Lake Noss. The fountain soon released a white cloud of gas,
There's a lot
which
of
grew
people
bigger
watching
by
it
the
right
minute.
now.
It reached 300 feet in height and spread over the nearby villages. Residents soon started to lose consciousness and collapse on the ground. The gas turned out to be carbon dioxide. At concentrations greater than 15%, carbon dioxide can be lethal. And on that August night, more than 1,700 villagers
Just
died on the
updating the
spot.
category and everything.
CO2 can be kept under lakes and surrounding rocks for decades. When a
Hell
volcano
divers.
erupts, it emits dangerously high amounts of carbon dioxide. This compound has the ability to pass through rocks and slowly
Only problem with
dissolve in
that,
the groundwater.
that was
If this
one
event
game I
takes
had
place near
potentially
a lake,
considered. The only
carbon
problem with that
dioxide
is it's
eventually
very
saturates the
intense
water, leaving it to be
and
extremely
very
dangerous and hazardous.
takes a lot of the focus
While most
of the
cases
player.
of dissolved underwater carbon
So
dioxide
if anything, I'd be
overturn,
ignoring
reach
you
the
guys
surface
more
and
than I'd
eventually
like.
dissolve in the atmosphere. This didn't
Very
happen until
involved.
Lake Nyos.
What the fuck is with the
Poisonous
quality?
gas remained trapped until something triggered its release and resulted in over 1,700
What the
deaths.
fuck is What?
Number 2, Fraser Island, Australia.
Oh, there we go.
A fun way to spend
Maybe
the
this
hot
is a really
summer
bad
days
video.
to pack your suitcase and head to the beach. Everyone
But
enjoys
anyway,
a refreshing, entertaining
Something
time
like
at the
Helldivers,
beach,
it takes
swimming and
so
tanning
much
alongside your
focus.
friends and family.
And I get that I could lobby
One
hop in
beach
it.
that's
I think
categorically
it
forbidden
it
is
would allow
located
me to
on
lobby hop.
Fraser Island.
But the problem with that
Just
is
off the
it's just
southeastern coast of
it takes
Queensland,
so
Australia,
much
stands a
focus. Like I
beautiful,
get it's
mesmerizing
co-op,
beach.
which I do prefer
Unlike
that
your
kind of
local
stuff.
shores, Fraser
rather
Island
than
is the
versus,
number one
like
most
Overwatch.
dangerous beach in the world.
But
Every aspect of
it
the
just
beach is
takes
unsafe
so
and
much of
extremely
your
hazardous.
attention.
From the
Like,
ocean water and beach sand to the animals and water species that inhabit this land.
Battlefield kind of
No
does the
part
same
of
thing to
Fraser
me.
Island is
Like
considered to be
it's
bearable
hard for me
humans.
to juggle
Deep inside the
chat
ice-cold waters
and
live irukandji
playing the
jellyfish
game.
and blue bottles, tentacled species with powerful stinging abilities. How can sand be dangerous, you may ask? As the
Oh,
sand in
I
the
see.
lakes can't be seen, enthusiastic swimmers choose to go
But
head
Jet
first
saying
into the water.
Helldivers on
without
Nine
any
Hill.
hint
I
of
thought
how
they did a big
shallow the
update
water
recently.
truly is.
Was it not
As
popular
far
or
as
something?
animal inhabitants go, most have heard of the
I've not
infamous
been following it, so
Australian
I know
dog
nothing
species,
about
the
all
dingoes.
that.
And unlike our human companions and loyal dogs, these species aren't as friendly to people as one might assume. They are wild, undomesticated predators.
I do
that
have
attack
one other
anyone
video,
or
but it's a
anything
really
that
long
triggers
one.
aggression or irritation. As there are thousands of beaches across the world, there is no logical reason to visit Fraser Island without a death wish.
See if I can find another like kind of
Number
shortish
1,
one real quick.
Elephant Kingdom, Thailand. The Elephant Kingdom, located in Chonburi, Thailand, is thought to be the world's most terrifying tourist attraction. While cities and towns all over the world offer beautiful scenery and historic castles, this particular tourist attraction offers something completely different. Even though the name Elephant Kingdom might make you think this famous Thailand destination is stretched out land inhabited by elephants, in reality, it's something quite the opposite. Have you ever wanted to climb into a metal cage and feed reptiles? Well, the notorious Elephant Kingdom offers just that. Tourists from all over the world gather in Chonburi in the hopes of feeding live 10-foot-long crocodiles, only separated by a metal cage that is kept afloat with plastic barrels. There is little to no barrier
I
against
found
the
one.
deadly reptiles. Tourists on board of the
it's
metal cages
longish,
often
but
don't
not too
realize
bad.
that they themselves could end up being the crocodile's meals. The small caliber rafts were often broken down and unsafe. The empty plastic barrels that held up the cage would often sink or move, adding suspense to the already tense situation. When a tourist captured the now viral photo of tourists dangling food for the reptiles, social media went berserk. The international outcry forced the Thai government and local police to finally step in and take proper measures. This extremely dangerous and over-the-top
With the
park
voice.
was finally shut down in
Oh, but it's me
2016
by
on
myself, though.
accounts of numerous safety hazards.
Oh, you mean like narrating myself with the voice?
Subscribe to Top 5s for more and check out some of our other
There's been times when I've like narrated quest text in like MMOs, like World of Warcraft, but I've never done it not in that cartoon voice though. I've done it in random other voices here and there or accents, but not in the cartoon voice. Hey, well, listen. Welcome to my little farm adventure. I have need of sheep, and unfortunately they have escaped me. I cannot find them any longer, and I need your assistance. Just like random shit like that. Oh, the Sony layoffs, you think they're going downhill now? That's still pretty good. 60,000. Good. Couldn't be any worse than fucking Skull and Bones. I remember when that was getting ready to come out, I'm like, oh, this sounds like it could be kind of fun. And then the beta came out, like people were like buying bundles so they could play the fucking beta or whatever. And I'm like, oh, let's just watch other people play it, because you know, me being skeptical and all. Watch people play, I'm like, this looks decent. And then I found out the in-game loop was very boring. Yeah, first quadruple A game. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it's a single player game at the moment, isn't it? So it just wouldn't work quite the same way. But yeah, that would be funny if I was doing the voice and all the voice lines for the character, for a big bulky ass character, were my voice. Replayer. Oh, I see. Huh. Get down. Reload. We need a medic. I don't know what they fucking sound like. I played one stream of fucking, I don't know, whichever Call of Duty it was at the time. And we were playing Warzone with me and a past best friend of mine that's no longer best friends with me. Oh, sorry, I should have probably turned the webcam back on. But, oops. But yeah, I played it one stream, and that was it. And I installed it like a couple weeks later.
Terrifying swimming pools you could drown in.
It's a little. War Hero voice? I don't know what the War Hero voice is. You got to keep in mind also my throat's a little bit strained, so I can't do voices the same way I would normally do them. Because, like, Jeds, if you were here near the beginning of the stream, you would have heard my cartoon voice being much more on point. But you caught me near the end of it where my vocal cords are a little exhausted.
We're waiting on you to ready up, dummy. What are you doing?
Play basketball.
Well, I'm taking it, because your ass won't ready up. It's mine now. We're waiting on you to ready up, dummy. What? I turned on the circuit breaker, everybody. What? I can't understand you. Why does he sound like that? He sounds dumb. I turned on the circuit breaker.
Alright, sounds like Jed's gonna go have some dinner. I was mostly just playing it for him. I don't know if anybody else in chat wanted to watch more of them, but if you wanted to watch them on your own time, it's literally just at Jamania. It's pretty easy. That's my TikTok. But yeah, I'll throw this one on for you. Let's go. Bathroom break. I have to clean up a tiny bit. It won't be that long, but yeah, I need to go AFK briefly. I'm gonna run some ads though, just so we get pre-rolls turned off for a bit. I hope you don't mind. Feel free to take a break too. I'll play the thing. I'll just play the thing.
I got to take a bathroom break, so it'd be a great time for all of you to take a bathroom break, water break, food break, stretching break, some kind of break, because you probably need one and you didn't even realize it until now. So while I take a break, I'm going to run some ads, and that'll get the pre-roll ads turned off for a little bit. So yeah, you might as well take a break. and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Number 10. Shuyian Water Park. Wave pools are a popular feature of water parks around the world. They give visitors the chance to enjoy predictable peaks and troughs without needing to go to the beach. But the equipment that's needed to create the effect poses some safety challenges. Sometimes things don't exactly go to plan. In July of 2019, people had flocked to the Shiyuyan Water Park in northeast China, looking to cool off in the heat. The wave pool was full of swimmers, and for some reason the machinery malfunctioned and created a wave much bigger than the pool was designed for. People were swept away and thrown into the air before crashing down onto tiles. Amongst all the screams, people covered in blood tried to desperately escape the water in case another wave was approaching. In total, more than 44 people were seriously injured, and it was incredibly lucky that no one died in the crush. Despite accusations that the pool operator was drunk at the time of the incident, park officials revealed a power cut was responsible for the freak wave, which means that in the right circumstances, it could easily happen again. Number 9. Y40, the Deep Joy. Y40, the Deep Joy in Italy is currently the deepest swimming pool in the world. At 130 feet, it's as deep as a 14-story building is tall and contains 152,000 cubic feet of water. It's made up of a traditional pool shape with a cylindrical section that goes deeper beyond it. And as you've probably guessed, this isn't designed for swimming lengths. It's used by scuba divers and free divers and has caves and ledges to explore, as well as a viewing tunnel that people can walk through to look out at what's happening in the depths. Of course, with people swimming so deep, there's an inherent danger with Y40. Making one wrong move could easily lead to serious difficulties. And anyone who takes a dive has to sign a waiver just in case the worst happens. Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Top 5s with notifications on. Number 8. San Alfonso del Mar. The pool at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Chile holds the record for being the largest pool in the world, covering an area of almost 20 acres and reaching a depth in parts of 115 feet. It contains 66 million gallons of water, and the distance from one side to the other is the same as 20 Olympic swimming pools. To keep it running, water is sucked in and filtered from the ocean, and maintenance costs around $3 million a year. If the images look surprisingly bereft of people enjoying the water, that's because no one is actually allowed to swim in the pool. Today, it's only used for boats and kayaks, and you'll soon be chased by security if you jump in. This is because there's no way a lifeguard would be able to spot and save anyone that had gotten into difficulty. And there are rumors that a young boy drowned there a few years after it had opened. Number 7. Chongqing. When the weather's particularly hot, how desperate would you be to go swimming? This was put to the test in 2016 in the city of Chongqing in western China when daytime temperatures reached a sweltering 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It seems everyone had the same idea of visiting the local pool, and pictures showed just how packed the place became. It was virtually impossible to find any space amongst the crowd of people that some people described as looking at dumplings in boiling water. There were questions, too, about the safety of visitors. First was the question of pollutants making their way into the water, and whether it was possible to adequately treat it. The other was what would happen if there was an incident. If someone began to drown, there was no chance that they could be rescued. And if the pool needed to be evacuated, it seemed almost inevitable that some people would be crushed in the panic. Number 6. The Library Blood Red Pool. We're so used to pools being a certain shape and color that anything different feels bizarre. That's the premise behind the pool at the Library Resort in Thailand, where swimmers can become so disoriented that they find themselves struggling in the water. Situated on Koh Samui Chao Weng Beach, the luxurious minimalist resort had chosen design features that make its pool unlike anything you'll see anywhere else in the world, because its water appears to be blood red in color. There's nothing different about the water or the way they treat it, and the entire effect is created by red tiles that line the pool. This does, however, make it more difficult to see the bottom, and it just feels weird swimming here. If you ever visit, Just be careful when you dive in, otherwise it could be the last thing you ever do. Number 5. Skellefteå. Held in February of every year, the Open Scandinavian Winter Swimming Championship is held in Skellefteå, Sweden, in a contest that challenges the extremes of human endurance. That's because the 25-meter pool that they use for the races is cut from 2-foot-thick ice specifically for the competition, and is in a location that's only 100 miles away from the Arctic Circle. Temperatures fall to unbearable levels, and as soon as you dive in, you're faced with a burning sensation all over your skin, and your chest cramps up and makes it difficult to breathe. You'll fall unconscious after just 15 minutes in the 32-degree Fahrenheit water, and you would die within an hour if not treated, which is why the race organizers have a medical staff, divers, and lifesavers across the venue. There's also a sauna and hot tub next to the pool so participants can quickly warm themselves up to hopefully starve off the onslaught of hypothermia. Those who swim here swear by the health benefits of swims like this, and it's said to help fight off stress, depression, and insomnia, as well as helping lose weight. There are serious risks, though, and if things go wrong, your body will shut down because of the
Yeah,
cold.
I think you got the link. I just wasn't sure if you got it at first glance, so I just did my command I had for socials.
The Pool of Death. There are hundreds of stunning places you
Thank
can
you
take
for
a
that.
swim in Hawaii, but there's one that's become particularly renowned for the danger it poses, a place known as the
All right,
Pool
y'all
of
want to
Death.
continue watching this,
It's
or you
on
want
the
me to just
island
hop
of
into the
Kauai
game?
and is a flooded cove on the coast that's made from volcanic rocks. The water is perfectly clear, so you can see to the bottom, and it's the ideal temperature for a relaxing dip. But this serene tranquility can soon turn into a nightmare. The waves of the ocean that roll up against the rock walls can suddenly increase in intensity and smash against the pool and whoever is in it. A large number of people have died here, either because they were overwhelmed by the waves and drowned beneath the water, or were simply thrown against the rocks with such a force. It's one of the most dangerous places to swim in the world, but despite knowing the dangers, its surroundings
preference?
still make it a popular destination.
Nobody's saying anything.
Number 3. Nemo 33.
All right, if nobody's gonna say anything, I'm gonna switch over to TCG. What is it called? TCG Card Shop Simulator. I'm gonna switch over to that. If nobody really wants me to finish this, if you want to finish this, we can finish it. It only has like 2.5 minutes, because probably 38 seconds are just recap and shit. Follow and subscribe and all that kind of bullshit. All right, nobody's saying anything. Let's see what else. Oh, this closed. Some of this everything on the shelf should be good right now. Oh, I don't have more of these though. I have more of these. Gotta be careful where you walk. This shit flies all over the place. Alright, fuck it. Let's open the store. Nobody's saying anything. We're open. Oh. Grabbing some singles. That's all they're grabbing. Awesome. One card. Credit card. So I can use the numpad for this, so that's pretty convenient when they pay with credit. Ooh. 25, 25. If they pay with cash though, I gotta do it a little differently. Boom, 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 boom. Cash. 750. Cash. 75 cents back. Oh shit, I forgot to set this up. So we can start an event. Whoopsies. And that way we can get money from people playing. Oh shit, there's a smelly person. Spray him. Alright. He will definitely drive people away. Being smelly. Oh, I gotta refill that. There's been a few cards already. 7, 25. One booster pack. All right. At least that was a quick one. 2, 3. Oops. Shit. Two, 3. Sometimes you don't have to set the price for them, but do I have a duplicate down there? I must have a duplicate. I bought a bunch of sleeves and booster packs. 37. $13 back. Just buying sleeves. Fucking buy some cards, bro. Alright. Now it's slowing down. This is the time where I grab a few packs normally. I usually grab 3. I face my camera so I can actually see when people come in. And I just do this. I just like blaze through them. Alright. That way if somebody smelly comes in, I'll see. That's how I've been doing it so far. This is the 3rd pack. Oh, there's a smelly person. Perfect timing. Oh, that was an $8 card. Fuck. Smelly asshole. Oh, she gonna play. Oh, she gonna buy 1 card. $6. 1 card for $9. One pack of sleeves, you cheap fuck. Who comes here? What? Who does that? You bought 1 pack of sleeves. They're not even like sleeves you would sleeve your deck in. They're like sleeve your binder cards in or junk. All right. Oh, never mind. One. Oh, he bought a spendy card. 53. I've had cards over 500. Oh, another one. Nice. Look at that. Hell yeah, that's what's up. I need to put more cards up there now. Look at, there's not many cards up there at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 4. Okay, plus 10. Let's do 7. Oops. 5. Oh. Ooh, this guy bought a bunch of sleeves. I wonder if I underpriced him. 1 card for $6. Yeah, I mean but 1 pack. You go all the way to the card shop to buy 1 pack of penny sleeves. In this case, they're 2 pennies. I can use numpad for that, and I'm pretty good with that. How much are they? $2.50. Okay. 2.5 penny sleeves. Not that much. I really need to put more. They're fucking blowing through them. They will just stand there, so I could just continue doing this. This guy's buying a box of boosters. Small box, but I guess that's how they work in this game, though. That's the biggest the boxes get. 2 houses down. Well, that's convenient. Well, this guy buying a bunch of them too. All right, I really need to check this then. All right, let's let's see if I fucked up. I have them at 250. Market. Well, I don't think that's bad. I don't think I have them at a bad price. I think they're just selling. Oh, easy. Exact change. 1 card. Exact change. Surprisingly. But yeah, when the stock starts getting low, I can grab some of this shit and start filling it up. Oh, stinky! There we go. Finds packs and a card. For 6. Oh. Got 75. I misclicked. Oh. Nice. She's ready to play. Oh shit. I gotta put more cards up. I need to crack some more packs though. All these are not very expensive cards. Two more. All right. Oh, fucking another smelly? Get your smelly ass out of here. Smelly motherfucker. It scares people away, and I think that's probably why she left, and he's leaving too. If I would have been quicker. Smelly motherfuckers. Oh, we need to turn the lights on. When I was young, one thing I thought would be an awesome dream of mine would be to own a card shop. Problem is, it's kind of a tough thing. Depending on where you're located, it's not so easy. I don't know what I clicked at all. Back? You have to find the location first of all. That's a huge thing. Unfortunately, in my neck of the, like, even like in the big town, one of the big towns in my neck of the woods, it's still not, there's just too much competition. So a new card shop and open up would not work. I don't have the money to do that anyway, but you know. Oh, the shop you're talking about? That's really close to you? But that was a dream of mine when I was a kid, to own a card shop. But in a small town like mine, that's a death sentence. And then in the big towns that are close-ish to mine, it's just, there's too much competition. All right. I just blazed through them. You can hold down your left mouse button and it just goes through them like this. There's a 695 card there. That middle one, I think, the Wisp. 695, 760. You can pick them up too. Ooh. Ooh. Wispo, my bad. Oh, Smelly! Oh, he hasn't even come in yet. Oh, she hasn't come in yet. Now she. Spray your smelly ass. How dare you. I have enough money I could buy a thing for it. Wonder how well it works. Purchase. Boom. Let's try putting it. I think right. Wait, what? 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 How can it not go right in the corner? Think that would be good? I don't know if that's a good spot for it. Work! Spray him! It didn't spray him! Smelly fuck! Did I do something wrong? Oh, I gotta put cleanser in it? How do I do that? Oh. Let's just leave it like that for now. Oh, the shop's getting ready to close. 37.50. In real life, you don't want people to pay with card because there's a processing fee, but like in this game, I'd rather everybody pay with card. It makes everything so much easier for me. I can just numpad that shit. Oh. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to close because nobody will come in since 9 p.m. is closing time. This guy will just sit here by himself. Even though I don't have the close sign up, we're closed. So here's where I can pick some stuff up and try and restock. I have one in that. The first time I used that thing. We can crack some packs. We can put some more cards out there. What was the other card I put down? I feel like a lot of the times the cheaper price stuff actually sells a pretty good amount of the time. Like these like under $5 cards. When we open some packs, alright. Yeah, right? Well, it's usually dudes that are smelly, but equality. So we have smelly women and smelly men and everything in between. Yeah, sorry, Fox, I missed that message, but you definitely have, if you want active foot traffic, you need to be in a big city. In Portland, Oregon, there's already 2 very big shops that very much dominate the market. So if I was to hypothetically get a bunch of money to open up a shop, I would be very much struggling in Portland. Now, if I go to Beaverton, there's shops there as well. There's nothing huge, but there's shops. So there would be a lot of competition. And if I don't choose Portland or Beaverton, the next step would be like to go to other bigger cities in other parts of Oregon, like Salem, Oregon, or something like that. And that's just not likely to pan out. So yeah. Market is a big thing when it comes to card shops. Card and game shops, hobby shops. It likely would never work out for me, even if I had the money to start something like that. I would have to move or something. I just started the next day because when I go to set the singles prices, the market will... the market price I choose changes every day. But when I go like, boom, market price, it went up 1 penny. I probably don't need to mess with it much. That one went down a bunch. That went down a little bit. Round it. And then I'll go check these. I'll just round it to 50. Round it to 27, which is weird to me. Because this is the rare pack. It costs more to buy that. Oh no. That one's... Wow, these are starting to go up. That's cool. Yeah, growing up, Bob's Cards and stuff was in high school, maybe middle school, partially through middle school, and then throughout high school. That was my shit. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, the Bob's Cards and stuff, it was trading cards, like sports cards, TCGs / CCGs, Pokemon, Magic, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff. He had comics. You could subscribe to comics like you would in the mail, or he would have comics like on a regular basis, old comics and some new comics. He had collectible toys and stuff like that, but usually that was like expensive stuff, like classic Star Wars figures and shit like that. Expensive. Smelly go away? Smelly went away. It was cool. I loved that place, and he was a nice guy. Do I need to order any product? Maybe some of these. So I can go into here, stock, go down to this, place it in the cart, and then deal with it later. I'll get 2 of them. Deal with it later. Because we don't need them right now. You have to pay shipping on that kind of stuff, so better to just wait until you know what all you need. This is a dangerous... Trying to do math when I'm tipsy. Kind of a dangerous game. Fuck are you... Oh. Oh yeah, where's the roadmap thing? Oh, here it is. You can sell old shelves. Customer review app. Customer trade cards. Wonder how that would work. Organize tournament. Which I thought is basically what we're doing, but maybe it's a little more involved. Random events, which I imagine is like people stealing shit and whatnot, which would have to keep me on my toes, I guess. More shop product types, which I imagine, you know, stuff you're selling. More shelves and table types. More trading card game types, which is cool, because I get that it's supposed to be like Pokemon, this is a Pokemon store, but like realistically Why wouldn't I sell other trading card games? Playable trading card games. Shop decorations, which I didn't know wasn't a thing when I initially picked it up. I had watched somebody play. I'm like, why don't they have posters and shit up? That seems so weird. It's like they're bare walls. Grading cards, which I don't give a fuck about. And difficulty mode, I don't give a fuck about. Hot Wheels? Oh, my mom used to collect the fuck out of those. And Barbies, she used to collect the fuck out of those. Wow. 35K? Get that money. Oh, they got one from... Oh, okay, I thought it was saying you. Like, oh, why aren't you selling that? I pulled a few cards that were worth over $500 in this game. I fucking threw those bitches up. Like, nope, I want that money. Give me that money. One card. Bro, come on. At least it was exact change. Go buy a bunch of boxes, man. Go buy some boxes. Is that what he's gonna do? No, he's gonna buy packs. Buy boxes! Ah. Alright, what do you got for... Oh, damn, that's way more than a box. Sheesh. Give me that money. That was $96. Making that money. So weird having my webcam on the left-hand side. Yeah, that would be amazing if that was yours. All right. You want to hear a story of me? All right, hang on. You said another message. Oh, not the... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you're a kid, you play with that shit. So, of course, it loses value dramatically because you're playing with it and banging it up and shit. That's why a lot of that old shit, even before our time, is worth so much. Is because kids played with shit. You bought toys to play with, not to collect, usually. So, naturally, that shit, there's very little in good shape, and that's why that stuff is worth so much. Because it's a popular IP, and there's very few that are in good shape. Even sealed, even less that are sealed. But anyway, one story, I'll tell you one story of me fucking hating myself after the fact for it. So I had a friend come stay the night when I was in elementary school? Or middle school. One or the other. I don't remember. He stayed the night. The first time ever he'd stayed the night. We were friends at school, but we never hang out before. And he stayed the night. And he knew that I collected sports cards at the time, which would have definitely been middle school or elementary. I don't remember when I stopped. And I was collecting sports cards, and he had some old ones that he got from some family member. And we were going to trade. And I figured, well, let's be fair. I'm going to grab my Beckett, which is a price guide for, in this case, it was baseball cards. I'm going to grab my Beckett, look up the prices so we can have a fair trade. I discovered most of his cards were worth triple digits. Mine weren't because they were modern. So we didn't end up trading. I was fine with that because he was my friend. I'm not going to rip him off. Then, like maybe a week later, not very long after the fact, he started telling people at school that I making up these fucking stories and dragging me through the mud. I'm like, holy fuck, are you shitting me? This guy's a fucking asshole. He stayed the night at my house. We were friends, I thought, and got along. They dragged my name through the mud, made me instantly regret having tried to treat him fair as a friend by not scamming him on his expensive ass cards. I was so pissed about that. Like, had I known he was a fucking asshole, I would have scammed him. But I wasn't gonna screw over a friend. So yeah. That was bullshit. Alright, what are you gonna buy, man? What do you got? Alright, 2 boxes. Alright, alright. Thank you for your patronage. $280. I need to open some more packs. Oh, these cards are not very high priced anymore. I already sold my expensive ones. All right. No smellies? Hopefully. Let's go. Eventually we'll get one that'll pop up and you'll know what it sounds like when we get a good card. Damn. Alright. Day 21. Easy. Oh, 2 cards. Oh, beautiful. Exact change. Gotta love it. What do you got? 2 cards. 90. Alright, what do you got? 1 card, you cheap fuck. They're buying all these cheap cards. Okay, round it. One. Bro. There we go. This is what I like. Thank you for shopping at my store. You're a very valued customer. Alright, somebody's got a bunch of cards to sleeve and sell online or something. Alright. Go 30.7. Oop. 77. You don't blame me? Yeah. It wasn't a new friend, but it was a friend that I hadn't hung out with outside of school, is what it was. No, not 4 years. I didn't know him for that long. Nothing like that. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. But that's what it is. Nice guys finish last, right? As much as you think, as somebody might think I'm a dick based off of how I sometimes act on stream, for friends, I'm not. When it comes to friends, I'm not. Oh, that was the last pack? Hang on, you gotta wait. I got 1 pack to open here, bro. Fuck, we got a bunch of not much out of these packs. You bought 1 card. Well, I guess it's good. I made you wait for me. There we go. This is what I like. Thank you, sir. Please come again. But not in my ass, because that costs extra. That's the end of that box. Oh, yeah, we got more. I forgot. Actually, it's probably enough here now. They bought a bunch of people are buying stuff. There we go. Buying these sleeves, baby. One card? See, if I had valuable cards to sell, it wouldn't be so bad. But I need to crack more packs. No, I get that. I did read that. I get that. That's why I was saying I didn't know him for that long. That's what I was saying, man. I didn't know him for that long. Maybe like the school year, that school year, for however many months that was. That was the length of time which I knew that guy. So yeah, not very long. These aren't the rare packs, these are the regular. Oh, 11 bucks. So, oh, sorry, I should have left it on that. Did you see what happened? It made a little sound and then paused, even though I'm holding the left mouse button to like spam through everything. It makes a little sound and pauses there briefly, and I can let go of the mouse button and look at the card that I hold. That's how it does it. Yeah. I'll tell you, all right. I'll tell you a story that makes me look like kind of makes me look a little bit of like an asshole with my friend. But it's kind of funny at the same time. All right? It wasn't that bad. But it was kind of a dick thing. Kind of. Trying to speedrun this. You're all deaf ears. All right. So, I think I was over 18 at this point, like under 21, but over 18. So I could legally buy porn, right? My best friend at the time, we both loved trading card games. That's how we met each other, at Bob's Cards and stuff. And he was a little younger than me, like 4 years younger than me, something like that. But he had a few porno mags. And I don't remember what my thought process was, but I ended up swiping one of his porno mags. And I don't remember the situation. I don't know how I got away with it, but I swiped it, right? He had multiple. It wasn't his only one. He had multiples. A few. Not a ton, but a few. So I swiped one of them. Later on, I don't know how far down the line, he ended up discovering it was gone and had accused one of our other friends of stolen it. And I just pleaded ignorance. I didn't blame that friend. I just, like, what? I have no idea what's going on. You know, just claimed to have no, like, what? Pleaded ignorance. And I had that thing for a long time, too. Eventually, I did buy my first porno mag, but for the longest time, I didn't. Yeah. That was the only time I scammed a friend of mine. That's not that bad. That's under 10 bucks. That's however much a porno mag was back then. And he probably got it as a hand-me-down from like an uncle or somebody else, a family member. It's probably coated in semen. It was all cummed up. That didn't work! You stinky fuck! What the fuck? How did that not work? Well, thank you, sir, for your patronage. Stinky asshole. Okay, thank you. He bought the same exact stuff. Wait, what'd you say what the fuck to? The smelly guy that didn't get cleaned by my fucking air freshener? Or me stealing a porno mag from a friend, my best friend? What? How was that? I thought I turned that on. I need one more pack still. See, I get distracted, man. I don't know which one it was. I think it was this one. It's already... I can't. Because it's already filled enough. I just don't think this motherfucking thing is reliable. Maybe I need to buy a sec... I have a lot of money. I'll buy another one. Fuck it. I don't want to have to deal with smelly assholes. Fuck. Right as I say it. Smelly fucking ass. They didn't have to spray that long, though. Shit. Tired of dealing with this. Fuck it. I'm gonna... What? Fuck it. That's where it's gonna go. What the f... Oh. My bad. My bad, sir. I apologize. I got a little carried away there, I guess. There you go. Oh, I gotta fill the other one now. Perfect. The porn all come out. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I was an introvert, heavily introvert for the longest time. So shit like that was incredibly uncomfortable for me, and I was not willing to do it. Ooh. Thank you, ma'am. I hope you pull a god pack. Pull lots of cool stuff. Oh. I'm about to buy another one of those. I guess I could just buy the license. Oh, we can buy... Oh, never mind. Level 12. We're only We're almost level 12. Oh, the shop's closed. Just gotta wait for these guys to finish. We don't have to, but a lot of times they buy stuff. When they're done with the tournament and stuff, sometimes people will buy stuff. Oh, I guess these guys aren't though. Alright. So one thing that sucks for trading card game stores, card shops and stuff, is in small towns like mine, usually only Magic survives. Sometimes Pokemon, but no other cool card games that are outside of the main three Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon will survive in a small town like mine. That shit blows for me. Because oftentimes there's really cool card games. Sorry, I have a computer chicken from my dinner stuck in my teeth. There's really cool card games that exist, but people are not willing to give it a chance in a small town. 4, 5, 7, 11, 12. I did buy a license for one of the plushies, but I have to buy some kind of space for it. Is it? Yeah, that sucks. There's so many card games, man. It just... I really fucking hate it. Small town card shops just piss me off as a long time trading card game collector. I don't know what you can display the plushies on. Can you display them on a metal rack? I could try. Try. I only have the license for one kind of plushie. This one. All right. Purchase our product. This is boxes. That's full now. This is the plushies. Let's see if they go on this. They do! Oh. Hmm. Hmm. We can close that back up and put it back here. Yeah. Dude, fucking California card shops, especially like further south, like Los Angeles and not even necessarily that far down, even San Francisco. Those card shops carry all sorts of card games. I'm so fucking jealous of that shit, man. There's one in Portland that used to carry a lot of stuff. And after the pandemic, they stopped carrying most of it. And as of the last couple years, they started diversifying a bit more. But for the longest time, they would just not carry shit outside of the main three. And it really disappointed me. But the problem is I don't want to drive 45 minutes there every time. I used to run tournaments there for a card. Oh, there we go. It made a little ding sound. 1136 for that. Foil first edition rare. But I used to run tournaments there for a card game called Cardfight Vanguard. But we got kind of fucked by the card shop during the pandemic. They just decided to stop carrying everything but the main three. And I wasn't Like, what was I supposed to do? They weren't wanting to carry it. I contacted one other card shop that was kind of on the newer side. It was newer in its infancy phase, and they were just not interested. And after that, I just kind of gave up. I just lost interest in trying to pursue that. But yeah, that was the big city card shop that used to carry multiple things. There is another one in Portland now, and apparently it originated in Seattle, and they opened up a branch here. And apparently it's, oh, $35. Silver edition rare. So yeah, I gave up, and now, like, at the point where I'm at, I don't have the money to be spilling on this shit. I'm stupid enough to buy a fucking blaster box of WWE Prism 2024 from Fred Meyer and pull absolutely garbage, which is usually how those things go anyway, because they're blaster boxes. Oh. I just gotta stop buying shit like that. I don't have the money to spend on stuff like that. No job. My unemployment's almost run out. Which means I'm gonna have to get a job and I won't be able to stream much anymore. I mean, I've been searching for a job. Let me clarify. I've been searching for a job. $20. A rare EX. Lunite. Should I open some more packs? Let's open some of these. Sorry, I don't mean to get all like depressing real world talk here. I don't normally talk about stuff like that on stream. Because it brings down the mood. Super expensive? Yeah, Jed. I pulled like three or four $500 plus cards, which really was helpful. And me being able to buy like more shit for the shop. $14. A common EX. Lawap. 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 They look cute. The artwork's cute. It's probably AI generated, but I think it's $500